I need help. In my final year in the university, I met this man on my way to campus. He offered to give me a lift, which I agreed. After dropping me, we exchanged contacts, then he left. Weeks passed by and we were still talking. This man would send me 500 cedis every week for my upkeep and decide that he will send his driver to take me out anytime I wanted to. There is nothing this man wouldn't do for me. He was a married man. I fell so much in love with him and I couldn't stop loving him. I also didn't care about the fact that he was married, and I was willing to do whatever it takes to snatch him from his wife. I went to a Mallam to help me, of which the Mallam did. It wasn't an easy task, but I did it. The Mallam told me to bring his sperms to him and I was wondering how to go about it. So one day when we had sex at a hotel, he used a condom and afterwards I went to the bathroom to take the condom from the bin which had his sperms inside. I took it to the Mallam, then he performed some rituals on it and told me to mix it up with my pomade I use. I should use it every time I was going to meet him. Again the Mallam asked me to move my panty I was wearing at that time, and he performed some rituals on and told me to dip my panty inside my food I cook for him. After 3 days doing what the Mallam said, it worked like magic. The man divorced his wife and left his kids for me. He rented an apartment for me, so I had to leave the campus hostel to come and stay in the apartment. He bought a car for me as well. My life absolutely changed. I treated the man like a dog, and very thing I asked him he did it for me. I was surprised. This happened continuously for 3 years, and this married man had totally forgotten about his wife and kids. The unexpected happened one day. This man traveled to his states for a business meeting somewhere in January this year, but we still communicate and will do everything I want for me. There is this woman in the new neighborhood I moved into this year. The woman sells roasted plantain with ground nuts, so I usually buy from her. I got to like her such that I gave her money to pay her kids' school fees sometimes. So after work one day, I decided to stop by as usual to buy her pasted plantain with ground nuts, and I decided to have a chit-chat with her concerning her life. That was when she told me everything that happened between herself and her husband, who is actually the man I took the Mallam. I was shocked at once and my heart began to beat so fast. I got home and I cried the whole day. I ever thought I was going to meet the Nan's wife. I really regret what V1. I went to the Mallam and I told him I want to reverse it, and he says that's not possible. I really regret doing this. This woman is so humble. I need help with how to reverse this. Please, who can help me in my situation?